Good afternoon, everybody. It is Monday, February 2nd, I believe. And the driveway's cleared off enough for me to walk down there. First time in 3 or 4 days. I just went out and fed the chickens. So I'm gonna walk down there and see what the road looks like. My husband said it was starting to melt off, and my daughter went back to work today. DoorDash opened back up. They actually have never closed in all the years she's worked for them, and they did the last couple of days. So she got a little bit of a mini vacation, and she didn't have to worry about losing her standing. She wants to keep her platinum status. So I'm gonna go down to the mailbox. My right hip has been bothering me for 2 days. Feels a little better right now walking. I just don't know what to think. Every time I turn around, it's something. And I keep fighting to stay mobile. I'm supposed to be getting an injection in my S1 and start therapy for my left hip. And I had an x-ray of my leg the other day from where I fell that hurts me. And they couldn't see anything wrong with the bone. And I said, I didn't say it was the bone. It's the muscle or the ligament or tendon or something. So I'm going to... No, wait a minute. I'm waiting. I'm trying to keep up with it. I'm waiting on a phone call that says they've referred me to orthopedic, which I hope is back to Dr. Asbury. He's pretty good. Sometimes it just feels, like the walls are closing in on me. Because I have so much I want to do. I have the desire, the heart, the motivation, the opportunity. And just everything tries to stop me from doing what I want to do. Okay, no mail, no package. All right. This is the ice on the road right there. That's not too bad. I would say that there's more down there on the hill at the entrance, though. We're supposed to be getting some crazy weather yet again, another weekend coming up. So tomorrow it's supposed to rain, and then that'll probably turn into ice again, and then snow on Wednesday. And normally Wednesday's my go out day, but I think I'll run some errands tomorrow morning before the roads get crazy, and get back here and prepare to sit for another 4 or 5 days. This is definitely a different kind of winter than we've ever had, but I love cold weather. Thankfully, we've not lost power, so that's been a good thing. Lord knows we've stockpiled the food as well, the freezers and stuff. Let me tell you something real quick about this. It's under snow right now. But this is a fern, and many, many years ago, when I was a young girl, probably 50 years ago, we, of course, one of our annual, monthly, probably, trips to Cades Cove, we were going on the back side of it, and there was nobody in front or behind us, and my dad parked the car, and he jumped out, and he ran across the ditch and dug up a wild fern that was growing beside the road, and he brought it home, and he put it in my... the little well window that goes around the basement windows of my grandmother's house in Alcoa. And it grew crazy for years and years. It died down in the winter. You cut it back in the spring, it comes right back out beautiful and green again. So I got that one. Well, I got this. I got a big bunch of it when my grandmother's house was sold after my dad died. And brought it with me here. And I had it up here at the house for a long time. And then I moved it down here. And it's gotten a lot bigger down here. But anyway, isn't that neat? I've had something like that. I was there, when this thing was dug up. I was just a little girl. And here it is 50 years later, still growing. I love flowers and plants. Anyway, I got a lot of good stories. And I've got new subscribers. So thank you guys so much. This is so much fun. I evidently am not boring people. And I think a lot of the attraction is I'm just who I am. I don't put on. I am a decent and good person. I'm strong, and I love the Lord. And my life is not near as hard as some people, but the things that I do are important and they matter. And My marriage is a good example too. All my children and my grandchildren and my stepchildren. And that makes me happy. That makes me proud. So anyway, I'm going to head back in, hang out with my sweetie before he has to go to work in a little bit. Got to cook some egg drop soup. And that's about it for today because I've got a headache and my hips bothering me. I'm going to go back in there and sit on the heat pad. So everybody, see you later and have a good week.